Hello everyone, it's Alicia here, your Farmers Market groupie, and I am here after my trip to the market on Sunday to explore what's in my tote. And I want to ask you, what's in your tote? So I wanted to give you a little preview of what I got today at the market, and there's some exciting stuff that's you're starting to see signs of spring. But we'll get to that. We'll see. I'm just going to randomly pull out what's here. So I got some beautiful, there's so many varieties of kale. There's elephant kale, dinosaur kale, and the curly kale, and the purple kale. And this one is more of a flat leaf kale, and this is called Siberian kale. And actually when you do taste a little bit, which you can always ask your farmer if you can go ahead and give a little taste, you can see the difference in the kale. So this one, the purple kale, had like this really earthy, kind of nutty flavor. This one had a little bit of sweetness, and I like that it's a nice flat leaf. It's easy to clean and going to be really easy to saute for the week. So I got that guy, certified organic from Jimenez Farms. And then she had a whole bunch of, I'm going to get the name wrong. It's the broccoli leaf. I want to say Bogadaccio, but I'll correct that on my blog. Because I may be butchering the name, which is awful. But it's all of your gorgeous broccoli leaf, which I'm going to saute also, but I'm also going to use all these stems in my broth. Because, every week I make a veggie broth, and I cook everything with that veggie broth during the week. If I make soups or steamed sautés, or sometimes I just sip on the broth, it's delicious. So, and then we have some beautiful organic carrots from Gibbons. I keep the tops on because I use these for my broth as well. And broth is so easy to make. Filtered water, all of your yummies, your onion skins, your ends, your garlic ends, your stems, and just like get your water to like a nice high simmer, some bay leaf, you can put a little chili in there depending on what you want, and but don't get it to a boil because then your broth will turn bitter. So, and then just cover it and let it steep like a tea for while you're doing other stuff around the house, and there you have a beautiful broth. You filter it, you're done. You have that to cook rice, to bake with, to cook with, to make savory breads. When it calls for water, use your broth. So really delicious. I also got some gorgeous, gorgeous curly Bloomsburg spinach. I don't know if you can see how beautiful that is. And just, to clean your spinach, to get all that dirt out, just put in a basin with water, let it soak, then lift, put it back in, lift again, lift a few times, and then rinse it again in a cool water bath. So I have spinach. And again, all of these, when you get your spinach, all of these yummy ends that you see there in your broth, don't throw anything away. Why waste? Like we're saying, certain things are more expensive than eating, processed packaged food. So make your food go longer. Why throw all those scraps and ends away when you can make a big giant gallon jug of broth from all these ends, and that's a whole other ball game right there. One sign of spring that we're starting to see is fresh garlic. Oh my God, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It's so fragrant and so just raw garlic, the freshness of it and of the earth. And I'm gonna roast it, and I'm gonna use these tops, the very end tops. I'll cut off these and put those in my broth, and then I'm gonna cook these. But my whole space right here smells of this. That's how fragrant it is. And you start to see this come like early spring and into later spring. I got some beautiful Romanesco. Romanesco is different than cauliflower. As you can see, it's a little pointier. And that light green, it's kind of like a mix between a broccoli and a cauliflower. And then I'm going to take all these little leaves. They're going to go in my broth. You can also saute these. They're really delicious. And I'm going to cut this end stem off, and that's going to go in my broth. So that's that. I got a couple of yellow onions. I love yellow onions. White onions, they're okay. They're mild. I'm okay with them. I like a red onion, but I think I'm kind of sick of red onions because I've eaten them forever. Growing up, I always went for the red onion. I don't know, I just like yellow onions. They're like they're strong, but they're sweet. So meaning strong when you're cutting them, but then once they kind of sit for a second, they just aerate and it just kind of goes and you throw them in the skillet. If that made any sense, I'll explain that in a second. But then when you cook them down, they're just so sweet. I don't know, in my opinion, the white onions, they just don't have as much flavor. Gorgeous big giant garlic. So not a fresh garlic. This I'm gonna again cut the tips off, the head off, this end off. I'm gonna put that in my broth, and then I'm gonna probably roast this because then once that's roasted, I can add it to other things. A really yummy organic avocado, and this is ready. I'll have some of that today, and then I'll save for tomorrow. What else did I get, you guys? Lots of stuff. I got a couple of tangerines. Sweet little yummies here. And then I got just one navel orange, super sweet. And then I did get some eggs because I've been craving eggs lately. Oh, and I think maybe one of them cracked. I'm not sure. Let's see. Be careful when you get your eggs home from the market. Oh, I did crack one, but not too bad. I just cracked him on the top right there, so he'll be fine. Let's see. Make sure everyone... Oh, okay. Yeah, so when you get your little eggies at the market, just be careful that you're not like me. I think something else must have been wet in my bag. And then I got, last but not least, I got a beautiful head of romaine lettuce. Wait till you see this. If I can get it out of this bag because it's ginormous. Look at this beautiful head of romaine. And you know, you could cut this lengthwise. These outside leaves, don't throw them away, throw them in your broth. Again, add everything to your broth. But this you could cut lengthwise, you could put it in the oven and give it like a nice slow roast. You can also grill them and then make that into a yummy Caesar with like a grilled romaine. It's really gorgeous with olive oil, coarse salt, and lemon. When you have fresh, beautiful food like this, you rarely need spice. I mean, olive oil, lemon, salt, garlic. I mean, this is where all your flavor is. And then your popular kale, this is what everyone knows is their dinosaur kale. So really beautiful. And just so you know, if you ever want that, when you've had a kale salad in a restaurant and it's really soft and you wonder like how they get that kale to be so soft, you massage the kale. So after you take it off the stem, you put it in a bowl, and even while you're rinsing it, just squeeze it and massage it. You'll start to smell those gases leave the kale, and this will become so soft. It's amazing. It's not like this. You can even hear. Once you get it soft, it won't even make a little noise. You've kind of just totally relaxed the kale. So all of this at the market, I mean, it's amazing. I don't know if you can see. Let's lift this up. Oh, look at my bounty for this week. We had Gibbons Farms. We had Jimenez. I had South Central Co-op Organic Farmers. I had Gloria's Farms. Who else? I had Fresno Evergreen, my Asian farmers that are really pesticide-free, very sustainable, not certified organic, so we had from them. And who else? I forgot my avocado guy. He's been, I think, fairly new at the market, but I forget his name, so I apologize, avocado guy. I'll let you know next week. And I think that's pretty much it for the farmers. Okay, so that's my bounty. What's in your tote? Shoot me some notes or pictures. I would love them. All of my social media is at Elique Organics until we transition over to Farmers Market Groupie. But at Elique, E-L-I-Q-U-E, Organics, all one word, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Pinterest at Elique Organics. So I'd love to know what's in your tote, what you love buying at the market, what you're seeing as the first signs of spring. Give me a shout out. I would love to know. Okay, have a great Sunday and enjoy your day. Bye.